I'm 38 years old, and I'm very shortly going to have gynecomastia surgery with Dr. Cruz. I remember when I was about 14 years old, it was probably a little earlier, I remember having larger than normal breasts. I was never really fat, but I was never really thin, so I always thought I was just a little pudgy, and it was part of being a little pudgy, but when I was about 14, it really started affecting me, I guess.
My name is Patty, and I am 40 years old. I am Brandon's girlfriend, and this is something that I have known he has wanted to do for our entire 13-year relationship.
The first time I remember, I got comments from actually some relatives of mine, the younger girls that were there made comments about that I had boobs, and it was very hurtful. I like to go to the mountains, but I love to go to the beaches. I've been to a lot of beautiful places.
If we went swimming in a pool, he would wear a shirt. If we went in a hot tub, he would wear a shirt or a tank top.
A few years ago, I did on the internet, I found out about compression shirts. They compress your chest, so they make a big floppy chest actually be a lot more compressed and firm and more normal looking. It actually was wonderful for my self-confidence. I wore t-shirts and polo shirts and shirts that I could never wear before. Depending on what I'm wearing is what kind of shirt that I wear. It's really helped my self-confidence. But the problem with compression shirts is they're very uncomfortable. Whenever I put one on in the morning, it's very uncomfortable. It's very tight, and I'm very excited whenever I can take it off. If you want to show your body to anybody, it's very embarrassing. You're going to get people, even if they don't say anything, they're going to stare, and they're going to make comments behind your back, and they're going to make comments to other people. So you just learn to adjust. You learn to adjust, and I think it affects your quality of life, though, because you could have a lot more fun and do things that everybody else does. I remember the first time I found it online. I lived in the Midwest at the time, and I found there was actual surgery that you could have to correct that. At the time, though, it seemed very difficult for me. Financially, it was very difficult, and but I knew that it existed. I knew that that it could be fixed, and I in the back of my mind, I hoped maybe I could do that someday. I wanted someone who had done this a lot. I wanted someone who this was a specialty, and so after my consultations and all my research, I came to my decision and chose Dr. Cruz for my surgery.
This type of investment is in his person. This is going to make him feel great every day. He is going to have his new car smell every day for the rest of his life.
I believe it will help my self-confidence, make me much happier, feel better about myself, and all of that, yes. I only remember them giving me the anesthesia, and I was very, it was very funny. I was laughing, and then I don't remember a thing after that until they brought me out, and as soon as they brought me out, it was like a split second. I couldn't believe it was over. I think I started crying because it was amazing to me that it was all over and it was that easy. After having the surgery, it did really give me the motivation to take better care of myself, take off the weight, be in better shape, get the exercise, and eat better.
Since my surgery with Dr. Cruz, my life has gotten so much better. I am so much more confident, much happier. A couple weeks ago, I actually was down in Florida, and there was we were at a nice resort, and they had a nice pool and hot tub and things, and a couple of my friends were there, so I was out with them at the pool and the hot tub, and I didn't have any problems doing that. The surgery has been life-changing. It really has, and it's unbelievable to me what a difference it's made in my life.
I think this is absolutely, bar none, probably the best thing that will ever happen to not only him, but to me as well.
I wish I would have done this 15, 20 years ago. I really wish I would have.